Good morning, YouTubers, friends, followers, subscribers, my Trevorites, my lovers, my haters, chicken chasers, wasted spacers, and those of you that are masturbators. Thank you very much for coming on to this channel. It means a lot. But if you're watching this video right now and you've not yet subscribed, why not? It's free! And it's Saturday morning, and I'm late getting my video out. And the reason being is, I've had loads of things to do around my property this morning. I've been sending messages off and wishing my ex-wife a happy birthday today. Well done to her. She is currently in London studying. Imagine having a birthday where you're in London at clinic, getting your hours in to study. Yeah. Oh, well. And she brought me a birthday cake. A guy made her 2 cakes, clearly. One's went to London to give out to all the students. One's here for me and my son to eat today. Right, so let's get straight into the news. One thing I'm going to put out here, and I'm a little bit annoyed about this, is this. The United States. Do you know the United States, the world's police force? Well, guess what? The US has now given permission to the West. What? The US has now given permission to the West that they can sell on or give Ukraine their F-16 fighter jets. So, let me get this straight. The US sells its military hardware to Western countries, its allies, its F-16s. But we're not allowed to sell them on or give them on unless we have permission from America. Little bit silly, but yeah. Can you see where it's going? The world police, yes. Yeah. I'm not a fan of a country having to ask permission of another country to do something. No. But that's what we are. There's where we are. Now, the one thing what I'm getting fed up with is people being assaulted and picked on and suppressed and bullied just because they misgender someone. That's becoming quite a normal thing now for people to go, oh, how dare you, you've misgendered me. I'm going to be honest, right? If I misgender you and you come at me with it, I don't give a fuck, okay? I will not conform and fall into your false sense of your false reality to keep you happy, because you have decided to go outside the normal sphere of reality to meet something that you want to meet. I won't do it. I won't take a knee. I won't conform. If I misgender you, tough. As far as I'm concerned, there only is 2 genders. Yep. Men have a penis. Women don't. Adult female, adult human female, adult male. Shut up. If I look at you and I see a man, I'm going to call you mate. If I look at you and I see a female, it's ma'am. If I get that wrong, that's your fault. Wear makeup. Do something. Anyway, let's get back to reality. The reality is there's a lot going on in the world. And guess what? Prince Andrew is still under pressure from his brother, the king. The king wants him to move out of a property and to move into his... He wants him to move out of his property and to move into the property which was gifted to Harry and Meghan. Why should he? Why should he? I say, leave him alone. Leave Andrew the hell alone. He's done nothing wrong. If you want to show backbone and show the country that you care about things, deal with your son. Deal with your son. You are a shitty parent. Deal with your son. But I believe, in my own opinion, without prejudice, that King Charles is picking on Andrew because he can't pick on Harry. I believe he's taking his anger out on his brother rather than his son. But there we go. That's just my opinion. I'm sure you'll comment below and you'll let me know if that's true or not. Right, what else is happening? NHS GPs. NHS GPs are now demanding that wealthier patients pay, and that way they can skip the queue. I disagree with that, because let's look at this. If wealthier patients are able to pay for their treatment at NHS GPs, then they will jump the queue. They'll miss the 8 a.m. rush, having to wait up, phone up every 40 times. They'll miss all that. But you know who else will jump the queue? Illegal immigrants, migrants, asylum seekers. They'll jump the queue as well, because the government covers their bills. So they can come in and jump the queue. So those that live around the GP practice or around that hospital will never get to see anyone, because the wealthy will take over and those which have nothing get paid for. So no, I do not agree that's the way forward. I do believe that if you are wealthy, go private. Leave the NHS for everyone else. That's just my opinion. Yes. Now, what else is going on? A senior Scottish Nationalist Party member of Parliament left Scotland and travelled to Westminster. But on his way to Westminster, he realised he had left his mobile phone in his humble abode. So what did he do? He got a courier to drive all the way to his house, pick up his mobile phone, and to take it all the way to Westminster. And then he had the fucking brass neck to put an expenses claim in and claim that stupidity off the taxpayer. Now, I'm no fool, but if I was the Prime Minister and I was in the Cabinet Office right now, I would say, let's look at expenses. Who's staying in hotels? Right, I believe the government should purchase one Premier Inn hotel in London, put security on there, and use that Premier Inn, right, for MPs that are in London to stay. No more 4 or 5 star hotels. Everyone stays in that Premier Inn. It's looked after. It's got secure. And in there will be a canteen. Yes. And that's where MPs should eat. And if you have a client, you bring your client to the Premier Inn and you have your client there. See this days where you took clients out to 4 and 5 star hotels and you wined and dine them? That needs to stop. You should not be able to claim expenses on taking people out for lunch. You should not be able to claim expenses on alcohol or other things. So why doesn't the government buy a Premier Inn hotel in London and use it? You would save the taxpayer 50, 60 million pounds a year. There we go. Right, what else have I got down here? I've got this, got this, got this, got this. Oh, well, I've got to go in a second because I have to go and build a football net. Yes, a football net that my son got from Argos. £48 for a football net in Argos, which is pretty sturdy. And it can be assembled in seconds. I've got people coming over today to play football with him. I'm too old for football, so I will play in nets. I'll be down there doing nets. That's what I'll do. I'll try to. I'll do my best. I've got a deformed hand though. See that? Deformed hand? Don't know if you can see it. There we go. So, see if I can get the hand on the glove. Well, people, listen. There is one thing I was going... In fact, I'll get it out. A US celebrity news agency called Backfire has actually backfired a demand that's come in. Yes, the Harkles have demanded that that the Backfire's news journalists that took photographs and have footage of Harry and Meghan in the supposedly car chase, they demand they hand it over to the Crown. Backfire have went, what? What you say? You know, coming over here telling us what to do, Harkle. You have no jurisdiction here. We got rid of royalty in the 18th century. We do stuff based on the forefathers, yes, and our amendments. We do not listen to you. Now trot along. Well done for standing up to them. Yes. And I'm hearing that the New Yorkers are disgusted. New Yorkers are disgusted with them for this false car chase. The mayor's disgusted, the police are disgusted, the citizens are disgusted. Quite strange, isn't it? Because guess what? Not like in England, not like in New Zealand, not like in Australia, not like in Canada, not like in Germany, not like in Holland. Now, it's all falling off, isn't it? It's all coming down. Well, anyway, listen. Thanks for watching my YouTube channel. I do appreciate it. Have a great day, everyone. Stay safe. And please keep checking to see if you have been unsubscribed without knowing. Because the YouTube human reviewer who's up there, him or her, or they, he, her, she, isn't doing a very good job. Take care. Have a great weekend.